doing, Bam? Hey friends, Lois with LA Grace's Attic here. I'm about to start making some Class Valentines for my little boy. And so I wanted to share that with you and show you how easy it is to take a dollar store find and turn it into a really cute Valentine. I feel like I'm kind of stepping up my game this year because last year I did Skittles, which I think I shared on a video with you guys last year. And they were super easy, and for the busy mom, they were a great thing. There's nothing wrong with taking shortcuts when you're busy. They were really nice. All the kids loved them. Jordan loves Skittles, so he was happy with that. But this year I saw this at the Dollar Tree actually, and I thought you guys would appreciate those as well. Super cute, these little bubbles. You can see these. Aren't these the cutest little things? Just little tube with the bubble juice in it. And the little wand has the heart at the top. This is 8 in a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And I got 3 of those because he has 20 kids. Oops, dropped one in his class. Let me grab it. So anyway, I'm gonna show you how I dressed these up and made a really cute Valentine. So, and how you can do it at home. And I do have a PDF with the graphic that I'm using to share with you. I'll post the link in the comments at the end. If you want to use them or share them with a friend, you can certainly do that. So let's get started. We're gonna make a little tag, and let me show you what it's gonna end up looking like. It's gonna look like that, a cute little tag. And so that's what we're gonna make. And I'm using the bubbles that I got at the Dollar Tree. I have cardstock. This is craft paper cardstock. You can see I've already used it previously, so this is just a scrap piece. I've got several of those. And but you could use construction paper for this as well. And then I have the PDF that I made, and I'll share with you, and it's got all the little tags. And we're gonna cut out circles, basically, is all we're doing. Let me introduce myself. I think I failed to do that in the very beginning completely. Lois with LA Grace's Attic. I take old treasures and give them new life with handcrafted love. I primarily do that with wooden signs, but I love anything crafty, and I love showing you guys how to do that at home as well with things that you have on hand or just upcycling things. So that's what we're going to do today with these cute little bubbles. You can also do this particular craft with bubble gum. Just buy one of the big packs, you know, with the single packs in it. So that would be cute too, to do it with bubble gum, because the tag says, "Valentine, you blow me away." So super cute. So we're gonna work on our tag right now, and I've shared this with you guys before if you've followed me any length of time. I have this nifty circle cutting system, and if you have one of these, you can certainly use it, but I'm going to show you how you can just use stuff out of your pantry for it. Where there's a will, there's a way. But I'm not the best at just cutting drawing circles free-handed. I always need a template to help me keep them straight. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first circle, this background circle, the craft paper, is a 3-inch circle, and then the inside, the little white, is 2.5 inches. So that's the diameter of your circle. So to get the 3-inch circle, y'all, I'm gonna use a can of beans. So everybody, if you don't have, doesn't have to be beans. It could be any kind of. This is a 16-ounce can of whatever that you have in your pantry. And I'm just going to get to where I think you can see, put this down on my craft paper, and I'm gonna hold it in place somewhere. I got a pencil. I'm gonna take my pencil, and I'm just gonna draw that circle around it. And you can just repeat this as many times as you need. And so you'll see that just made a pretty circle for me to cut, just kind of a guide, because like I said, if I had to cut it out just freehand, or even if I had to just draw it, do you hear my cat in the background? She's talking to us. It would kind of be wonky, which sometimes wonky is good if you're going for whimsical. So we're just going to cut this out. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll try to be quick. And like I said, if you have a circle cutting system, by all means use it, but I wanted to show you guys that this is really easy to do at home. If you don't have a cutting system, you can still get a good circle. Testing all my cutting skills here. All right, so now we have a circle. That's going to be our tag. Remove that, and now we're going to cut out this little 2.5 inch guy. Let me move this out of the way. Now, I've already drawn my circle, but I got that with a can of tomato sauce, okay? You just kind of center it over your little artwork. Now, you can certainly, it's already a circle, so if you want to cut around it and use that as a guide, you can, but I wanted a little bit of white space. I don't know if you can see that. So I used this can of tomato sauce and kind of centered it over the design as best I could. It's why we're using a pencil. If you draw it and it's not exactly where you want it to be, you can erase it and draw it again. It won't take up too much time. So once you get your circle drawn, I'm just gonna cut that sucker out. I think I told you guys on my last video, I don't really celebrate Valentine's as far as, like, my husband and I don't really go all out. We share cards, we give cards back and forth. You know, I might cook him something special, but as far as like a big gift or going out, we don't really do that. I do like to do fun little things like this for my son's class, for all of our kids. We've got 6 kids between us. Love doing that. And I love just giving Valentines to our children. So usually when they wake up on Valentine's morning, there's a special treat for them on the kitchen counter, whether it be a box of heart-shaped candy or some special cookies or some heart-shaped pancakes. That's always fun. I love doing that stuff. All right, so now we have our little tag. I do need to erase some pencil marks on it, but anyway. So I do love making Valentine stuff, and we've got some Valentine signs we're working on right now that are super cute. I can't wait to show you guys. So they'll be available on the store at the end of the week for you to check out. So now we have our little tag. So we're going to take our craft paper, which is the background, and our little tag, and we're going to use our handy dandy glue stick. Can't go far without your glue stick. Get that up. We're also really booking up on paint parties, so if you guys think you want to have a paint party, we're booking in February and March now. Such a fun way to celebrate any occasion, or even just to hang out with friends. All right, super cute. So there you see it's just glued onto the background. I'm going to take my Sharpie though. I think it just needs a little something extra. So I'm just taking a Sharpie and I'm going to kind of just draw some accents around the outside just to give it a little dimension. You don't have to do this. You can dress it up. You can even just ink the edges with your Sharpie. I'm just basically going around the circle on the craft paper. You could draw some polka dots around there. So you see, I simply just went around the circle with my Sharpie just to give it some dimension. And let's see what else we have here. Let me get my hole punch. Now I'm using this fancy dandy thing here that I've had forever in my scrapbook section of my art room. It has, you can use a regular hole punch, but I'm trying to get a smaller hole. And you could do this with, you could do it with your scissors, just like cut the tip and make a little hole. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. But I'm going to come right here. Just kind of eyeball it and get your hole in the center towards the top of your circle to tie it on. You see it makes a smaller hole than the hole punch. That's what you're going for. You could use a toothpick and help it with your scissors and kind of just make it, because it depends on the string. If you're using ribbon, you can probably go ahead and use the hole punch because ribbon is bigger. I had a piece of string already cut and it has disappeared. Don't you love it when that happens? Ah, here it is. It was just twisted up in that. Nope, that's not it. Nothing like losing your stuff when you're live. Anyway, it's somewhere. I'll find it when I'm done with this live. We're gonna measure, I think I had measured out about 10 inches for my ribbon. I'm just using like baker's twine. You can use any ribbon you have. It's more like a string than it is a ribbon. So I'm just gonna eyeball this and say that looks about right. All right, then we're gonna take our bubbles and we're gonna put our little tag on. So I'm gonna start kind of get it centered sort of there. We're gonna wrap it around. Like so. And I'm gonna have to lay it down to, now I've got it wrapped around and I'm grabbing them both ends and holding them together, and I'm gonna string both strings through my hole. Maybe. Yeah, I got some big fingers, so sometimes it takes me a minute. All right, so I'm pulling both strings through my hole there at the top of the circle. And I'm going to kind of tie a knot just to hold it in place. Okay, so I got a knot. So you see it's holding on like that. And, well, I kind of, hold on. I obviously do not know my own strength because I pulled that off. All right, hold on. Well, it's not supposed to do that. Hold on, friends. Technical difficulty. Well, you have to make sure you don't pull it like I just did over the top of the thing. So I'm going to have to work it back down here. Bear with me. Hey. All right. Well, okay, hold on. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. So what we're gonna do, because I can't get that one to work, we'll just try again. Don't pull it off the top like I just did. The first one worked so well. All right, bear with me. Let's try it again. All right, so we'll run this through like so. I came down just a little bit further so I won't come off the top again. Gotta work smarter, not harder. All right, so I just came down a little bit further so I could tie it and it wouldn't pop off the top. There we go. and then you can slide it up to the top. And now I'm just gonna tie a cute little bow. This would be cute also with twine. It would be cute just with regular like white string if that's what you had. Any kind of baker's twine, whatever you have on hand, it would be cute. So, and then you can slide it up. You don't want to go all the way to the top, just close. It does have some little ridges right there, so that'll help keep it on. But anyway, this is what you end up with. It says, Valentine, you blow me away, and it's a cute little bubble wand in there. So if you want to make these, the link to the PDF to this white tag will be in the comments here in just a little bit. I'll make sure I get that added for you. So like I said, whether you go super easy or whether, which I think these were super easy. It cost me $3 and I had everything else, and I printed the PDF on my own printer. So super cute way to dress up an inexpensive item for Valentine's, and I think the kids will really like them. Let's just pray, y'all say a prayer with me, that they don't open them at school. I thought about that after I got them home. I'm like, but I was already committed, so this is going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, I'll have to apologize to the teacher ahead of time. So I hope this inspires you to make your own Valentines or do something crafty today. So I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. And until I see you again, happy crafting. Have a good day.